to see if I can do like a little therapy thing or something dealing with, you know, something that can help a sister out. I was like, fuck it, I don't need it. It's alright, it's cool, I get it eventually, but I let life me. I did take a little puff or whatever. I took a little puff or whatever. It made me realize, like, if this person wanna fuck with you, they gonna fuck with you. If they not, they not. Hi, this is Kat LC, and you can call me K Moore. Today I will be oiling my locks. Basically, just think of it as a plant that needs water and, you know, all that extra stuff. So what I'm going to be doing is spraying my hair with water and oiling each lock. So while I talk about things. So it's not going to be a speed up video. I'm going to be talking about some things. And I'm actually going to be wearing some gloves because I really don't feel like getting my hands oily this time. So yeah. So starting off with so last video oh yeah, by the way, I washed my hair. I washed my locks the other day. Once I washed it and stuff like that, I didn't really oil it until like the next day, and it just was like, oh. But anywho, from the last video, I talked about abandonment issues and stuff like that, and how I would you know, as of now, how I would therapy myself. Like, I would give myself therapy. I would work on the things, on my issues on my own, since, you know, therapy is a bit expensive and I don't know if my stuff will cover it, this and that, blah blah blah. But like, when I was talking about that, maybe before I even did that other video, I did call up to see if I can do like a little therapy thing or something dealing with, you know, something that can help a sister out. Okay. All right. Okie dokie. All right. So, this oil right here, I'm going to be using, that's all I use now, is this oil to basically oil my hair. So, yeah. So I did that, but I didn't think that, because I had to leave a message, this and that, because I remember having to, when I did wanted to do that, maybe maybe a year or two ago, and it didn't meet with my work schedule. So I was like, fuck it, I don't need it. It's alright, it's cool, I get it eventually, but as of now, I don't need it. Well, as of then, I ain't need that. So I'm gonna say, oh yeah, so this time recently I had ended up leaving a message, but I felt like they was not gonna get back to me or anything like that. And they actually got back to me and they started asking me questions about like, is this, is that, like what, you know, what's going on, why you need it, all that extra shit. And you know, she was like, then I was saying no to a lot of things, and she was like, then why the fuck? She didn't say it like that, but she was like, then why you need therapy? Like, and then I'm like, dang, maybe nothing wrong with me then. Maybe I'm good. Maybe I'm, you know. But I did say, you know, loss, dealing with loss and everything like that. You know, it's more than dealing with loss, but like that's one of the things for real. And she was like, okay, we're gonna schedule an appointment, blah blah. And boom. So the schedule was scheduling or whatever, and then hold on. The schedule was scheduling, and I recently end up, you know, speaking with the lady. It was like virtual, like, or FaceTime thing, and it wasn't really like a therapy session. It was, you know, it was more like to see where I'm at, what's going, you know, dig into what's going on and what could be the issues that's going on, like what I'm facing, what I'm dealing with, all extra shit. And like it kind of helped a little bit, even though it wasn't like a therapy session. It was more of like to see where I'm at. So I know for a fact I deal with anxiety and shit like that, and I deal with loss. So it was just it was, and I do deal with abandonment issues a little bit. Blah blah. Anywho, pause. Let's move forward. So yeah, she just was seeing where I was at. She was asking questions, but, and it's crazy. I ain't gonna say I don't like being asked questions, but when it's like those type of questions, it was just too much a little bit. I'm like, and I get a little stuck, or I get a little stuttery on when I get asked a lot of questions. It is not really problem with asking questions. I just get a little tongue tied, and I get a little, I don't know how to explain that part. But she did ask, it was like she was asking all the basic questions, but she was asking like the questions in the middle on this. It was, I don't know how to explain it, but your girl started crying a little bit, because like when it got touchy when it came to like losing people, like losses, and you know, and such, like it was between this time and then losing people like back to back. So that was that. I got a little touchy on that, especially when it kind of got to the part with my dad and stuff like that. But anywho, yeah, that was that. They're gonna check back in with me and stuff like that. To be honest, I don't know if this therapy shit I don't know this shit for me. I don't like getting sentimental like that. Like, I'll be like, let's fix the problem, but I gotta go through some shit to fix the problem, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. Anywho, let me try to get some of these locks out the way. So next thing, the next thing is something really made me realize while I was going through these, like, not, well, a little bit of that, but I started getting inside my own head. Like, I started thinking too much. I started overthinking. I started, like, it was like I was trying to control a narrative. It was just a lot going on, and I realized that, yeah, I need to take a step back. It's like, it made me, like, some things made me realize, like yesterday. I think it was yesterday, last night. I did take a little puff or whatever. I took a little puff or whatever, and like something made me realize, I'm not gonna go into details. It was that at that moment I realized, at that moment I realized that, like, oh wow, it's all me. Like, I know I do this thing where I blame myself so much, and I couldn't help it. I tried to make it perfect, or I tried to control it. I tried to, like, oh well, you know, boom 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 boom, instead of just letting the shit flow, or let the shit go. Let the shit flow, or let the shit go. Like, it made me realize that I just need to take a step back from everything and everyone, which I feel like I have taken a step back from, like, an environment, like the entire environment. But I just need to, basically, I don't want to force anything. I've always said that, and I found myself just trying to basically just, oh, well, you know, boom, 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 try to plan in a way, when I can't do that. And it's like, why am I making myself, like, why am I trying to do this? Why am I trying to plan? Like, stuff like that, like nature and how time flow, I can't control that. I can't do that. Like, and one of the things where, like, a person, like, I tried to, like, make it something that it wasn't. It made me realize, like, if this person wanna fuck with you, they gonna fuck with you. If they not, they not. Like, you can't be like, oh, well, you know, you can't keep pushing, or like, you know, like, oh, well, just because this person is a good person and they seem like, you know, no, like, leave that shit alone. Like, if, you know, like, and then on top of that, man, hold on, I know I'm trying to get into my hair too, but like, on top of that, it's like, I gotta set boundaries for myself. Like, I don't have no type of boundaries whatsoever. Like, I don't have boundaries within myself. I don't have boundaries when it comes to, like, okay, I have like just a little bit of boundaries, but like, when I get deep into it, I don't have boundaries, and I don't set no rules for myself that I feel like I really need to set rules for myself. Like, you know, like, if a person don't fuck, like, not saying that they trying to, like, bro, stop trying to control, like, stop trying to, like, oh, make this person be, like, make it more than what it is. Like, if they fall off the edge with you, then let them fall off the edge with you. And on top of that, I've had that, like, I've been in the same predicament. I've been in, you know, like, both sides of the spectrum, and I know how it is. So I guess I tried to, like, oh, I didn't want to be like the other people that I that I had to had to leave, like, walk away from and stuff like that. So I'm just like, wow, like, I think that was one of the things, because I tried to, like, oh, I know how it is on both spectrum. I don't want that to happen to me. But life happens and things happen. Like, it is what it is. And it's, damn, I use that motherfucking word. But it is. Like, and that person was, like, really, yeah, like, the person was right on that. But on my end, on my end, for, to me, I gotta let it go. Like, if I can't make nobody be in my life, I can't make nobody want to do anything. Like, I can't do that. Like, if that's, by all means, leave. Well, me personally, I feel like I need to just, what I am personally now doing, I'm walking away. I didn't know how to walk away. And yeah, like, that one thing made me realize, yeah, I'm gonna walk away. I don't think that, you know, I don't, like, yeah, like, it's a no. Like, I don't know why I let certain things and certain, yeah, I don't know why I let certain things in my life dictate everything, dictate how I feel about myself. And it did make me realize, like, the way I feel about myself I shouldn't feel that way. So I do have some working. I have some issues. Like, I have some issues to work on. But like, I guess I just need to back away from everything. And I ain't gonna say I need to back away from everyone. I'm surrounded by family and stuff like that, but I need to, like, you know, just, walk away. So that's that on that. Yeah, it really made me realize, like, I wasn't overthinking when I was thinking about that one moment that made me realize, yeah, I'ma just back off. Like, nah, like, it was just it was me of how I've acted for the past 2 weeks. And I'm like, I've acted like this for the whole 2 weeks. Like, and it wasn't really what, like, it was like, girl, like, no, just back off. Like, no, no, no. Look, no. No, okay? It's cool. Like, I need to step away. I don't, yeah. Anyway, so the next thing that I really want to talk about is my locks. I want to talk about my locks. I did freaking see. Okay, so I did. You know what? Let me get some stuff done, and I'm gonna come back and talk. So I was gonna get into talking about my locks, but I think I'm gonna leave that for last. I do want to talk about a little bit more stuff about. Okay, so you know how you want something to happen when you want it to happen, like, I don't know if everybody get that feeling, but I be in that, like, I wanted stuff to happen the way I wanted it to happen, and it wasn't looking the way I wanted it to look. So I tried to make it be what it, I tried to, basically control the shit. I hate saying that word, but I guess I was trying to control the narrative. This thing where I'm like, when I first got my first car, before I even got my first car, I wanted my car so bad. I needed my car. Like, I just wanted to have my own shit. Everybody know, you want your own shit. So, when I got my car, next is, okay, I gotta have this other thing. I gotta have this other thing. I got the other thing. It doesn't stop. So it's like, not saying that you didn't want it, but it's like, that's not what you, like, you're gonna want more. Like, it's gonna be a problem right then and there. But once you have it, it's like, yeah, it's not enough. Boom, boom, boom. Next, this and that. Not saying that you're not supposed to, like, get a car, get an apartment, boom, boom, this and that, all that extra shit. It's more just like, y'all see where I'm going with this. I'm just gonna look. And I know that I wanted it, but it's like, I don't want it this way. I don't want it this way to where I have to jump through hoops trying to, control things. Or if this other person wanted as much as I do, or if this other person on the same level as I am with wanting the same thing, I feel like they would I don't want to say they would jump through hoops, but I feel like they would. Like, why not? Like, you came you came to me, you talked to me on, like, again, like, on, I don't know how to explain it, but it's certain things that, okay, like, don't try to jump through hoops just to make it the way you want to make it. Like, I'ma just let it be. Like, it's a it's obvious for me personally. I feel like it's obvious that if a person, like, what I stand on, this is what I stand on, not nobody. Look, everybody have their opinions and stuff like that, but what I stand on is, if they want you, they gonna go through some shit. Like, they gonna really, boom boom boom. Like, yeah, if they really want you, it's gonna be that. But that's that. And not saying that they don't, but I'm just saying, like, certain things, like, okay, if it's this going on, boom boom, like, if they want you, they gonna jump through them hoops for you. You know what I'm saying? They gonna jump through them little hoops, you know what I'm saying, to make it happen. And it's like, if it's not happening, if it's not, really happening to where, like, the simple shit, then why force it? That's my thing. Why force it? And that's what I was doing, forcing it. Like, bitch, stop that shit. Stop that shit. But yeah, I think I got my point across on this subject. I think as much as I, like, wanted things the way I wanted it, it's not gonna be that. Like, if it's not, like, I can't force anything. I just have to, like, just stop. Like, you're embarrassing yourself. Like, stop that shit. I don't know if I don't even know if I'm gonna really put this in a video, but if I do, it is what it is. It's my life. It's what's going on in my life. And I do be feeling like, oh well, I don't want nobody to see it. That type of shit that I'm going through this shit. Like, and a lot of us have gone. A lot of us has gone. A lot of us have gone through some of the same shit. If it's not even the same shit, we have gone through some shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it is what it is. Life be lifing. That's my little memo. Life really be lifing. And I let life me. Like, I let it get the best of me the last good 2 weeks. Like, I'm like, girl, what the fuck? I know the cussing, I don't care. But it's like, like, wow, I really, like, I had to, like, I did, like, a review in my mind of how I was acting, of how things was going, and the way I was reacting to things, and how I was going about things. That's what I'm going at it. Not saying, like, I'm just blaming myself for every fucking thing, because I was blaming myself for every fucking thing, but it was just more on, like, I see how I see all, like, this is not me. Like, and I don't like that. And I feel like I got taken out. I took myself out of my own character, and that wasn't cool. So it's like, you know what? I'm gonna just let it go. The best thing to do is let it go, because I need me more than anything. Like, believe it or not, I need me. I need me. Like, I really need me. Like, y'all get what I'm saying? Like, y'all need yourselves. I need me. Like, anyway, so we're gonna go on to the next thing. I'm going to try to oil some more of my locks, and then I'm gonna talk about this last thing. Okay. For some reason right now, I feel kind of, I don't know if it was just me talking about it or anything like that, but I feel a little, I guess, down, and I don't want to feel like that. I guess it's just this mood that I feel that, I don't know, I guess with everything that has happened with me in the past 2 weeks, um, I kind of just feel like wow, I really stepped outside my character, or I really just let myself go so quickly, like mentally and emotionally, probably even physically. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna get through whatever I'm going through. Um, with everything in life, like I can't control anything. That like I can't control the things that I like. That's impossible to control. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, so the next thing is my locks. So I do I did name my locks for some reason. I don't even be like, oh, boom, boom. I just, overall, this journey with my lock journey, I named it the almond. Oh yeah, it was almond. Oh, almond castor, because this right here is the Jamaican black castor oil. I did in the there's like different tubes of different like flavors, different like, this one is the black castor oil. They have the, is it walnut or something? They got different flavors. And I used to use different flavors, or I used to use this other flavor. I forgot the name. I even forgot the name of it. And once I got a hold of this, and then it smelled really, really, really good, I was like, okay, this is all I'm gonna use, because this is my mode, like this is my thing. So this is what I use for my oil is black Jamaican black castor oil, the Via Natural tube or whatever. But anyway, so I named my lock journey almond castor. I don't know, mainly almond. um I think I have like 86 locks in my head. I counted it a while back, but I'm not sure if I counted it all correctly or whatever. But from the gist, the from I think it's 86. I want to go into a new era of my, like, I am 25 years old, and I've been trying to work on myself a lot. And believe it or not, you're going to be working on yourself every day of your life. And that's the crazy thing. You're gonna learn something every freaking day. Like you ain't gonna know everything, but you're gonna learn something every day. That's what I'm gonna do. I guess I'm gonna learn something every day, or like. But anyway, the what I'm trying to say is I'm gonna be. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I should step into my new era in a different way of thinking and a different way of trying to enjoy life and not take life so seriously. Like, I feel like I take life so seriously, and I've let all these things control my life, control the way I think, control how I move within the world. That's my thing. Like, I'm so afraid of things, and I'm so paranoid of things that I'm afraid to try it. I'm afraid to get my feet wet. I'm afraid to start something new, a goal, just anything. Like, I'm afraid of a lot of things, and I don't want to be afraid of that. So that's going to be very new, that I have to like overcome. I'm going to have to overcome some of my fears in life. And I get cold feet when it comes to certain things that I kind of want, well, what I want to do. And I'm tired of that. And I don't want to, I know I'm going to have my moments where I be down, or like it's not gonna be a fucking sunshine every day, you know, every moment, every hour, every second. I know I'm gonna have moments where I feel, you know, where it, you know, you're gonna feel sad or feel down or feel this or that, whatever. But overall, I really want to step outside. I want to not take life so seriously. So this new era, this new journey that I am on, that I am starting, is gonna be with myself. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm afraid. I'm afraid, but what the fuck? Let's do it. Let's do it. I am gonna go ahead and finish the rest of this, and let's go ahead and get into that. Okay, so I've talked about what I think I've talked about what I needed to talk about for now, and I oiled my locks. I do need a retwist, but as of now, I'ma just keep to oiling it and nurturing it, and yeah, until I get my retwist. But yeah, I feel like I've talked about what I needed to talk about. And hopefully, I explained how I felt or how I feel. But life, I want to say overall with the therapy, because I'm not sure if I will be doing it completely. It just depends on the payments, on how much it will be, because the first session was the first thing, it was very much free. But I don't know how it's gonna go afterwards, so where I'm gonna go from there whenever they do hit me up and stuff like that. So, but it was very eye-opening, even though I kind of knew, but it was kind of eye-opening how badly it affected me. And I didn't like really, I'm like, damn, it really affected me so much. And then on that second topic of like me trying to paint this narrative that it's not, I don't want to paint a narrative that it's, you know, like that I cannot paint a perfect picture, if you want to, if you want to call it that. Like, I cannot paint a perfect picture, so I'd rather not paint the picture at all. Well, you know what, no, we're not gonna do that. I rather, like, I'll still paint, but I cannot. That was a horrible example, huh? But what I'm trying to say is I cannot. It's life, and I cannot control everything. I cannot control. I no, why am I doing, like, yeah, that's that. Like, just let it go. And that's what I'm just gonna do. I'm just gonna let it go. I don't wanna have any type of force for energy. Like I always say, I really don't. And I really need to be about that action, about just not forcing shit. Like, bitch, stop. Anyway, and lastly, that last topic about my new era, about my new journey, I really meant that. Like, I'm in need of just letting go and being free, because I really just want to be free of all the things that I carried in my mind, or that I carry in my mind from a day-to-day basis. And it's not healthy. It's not a way to, I feel like it's not a way to like a overall happy life. Because like if I am overthinking every single thing, if it's like if I'm in my head every single time about every single thing, I cannot enjoy the small things in life. I cannot enjoy, I cannot, like, there's no joy to come if I'm going to be like that. Thing is, I just have to not take life seriously and just let it flow. Hope you guys kind of like connected with this video, or if if this was a sign for something that y'all got going on in y'all life, then I'm happy to help, or happy to, like, I don't know, show y'all like the things that's going on that maybe can help you guys too, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Hope you guys connected very well with this video, get what I was saying. But yeah, peace.